What's going on, guys? JSGC171, and it's finally happened. No, I've not been sacked. No, I've not won the Premier League. No, I've not got some outstanding management achievement award. What has actually happened is I've played my matches, and then from there, I've not recorded but they get the screen and gameplay. So, I'm just going to take you through the highlights of the game so you can kind of keep up to date. So this is just going to be a dead short part. You're going to see Gundogan put a ball in. Gabriel Jesus is going to get it cleared. Alaba's going to play in to, I think, Pulisic, and Pulisic is going to score a worldie. There you go. Southampton threatened. The game, all in all, was a bit drab. There was a red card there. I can't remember who it was to. It's there you go, Jordy Classy, and that was pretty much it. And you can see from the results from the 2-1 win against Stoke there, we followed it up with a 1-0 away win. This 1-0 away win saw me go first, as it was my game in hand with Arsenal, and so it was kind of making up for itself there. So we followed it in with a match against Stoke, and I knew it was so important that when you're actually win your games in hand, it's important to actually follow them games in hand up with a win, which is finally what we've done here, as you can see, with a 2-1 home win over Stoke. So this saw us actually go 3 points clear for the time being till Arsenal played, and it saw us give us some clear daylight at last at the top of the table. So we're kind of regrouping and we're recuperating, back into the table. And back to top, Berahino scored first from a penalty. I seem to remember it was a ball in. Vincent Kompany went for a head and he got a shove into the second half. I think it said before Berahino scored again. Yeah, a typical Football Manager goal. And he just smashes it in the back of the net. There you go. 2-1. That'll do nicely. Let's have a watch of Stoke's goal. I'm just going to chat over it. But, I said before, it was important to follow it up with a win. We have. So, we can march on forward. As we're out the FA Cup, it's mainly focused on the Premier League and the Champions League, of course. So, we'll see how far we can get into that. We then follow this up with, this was an exciting match, so I'm just going to let you have a view of the highlights and the goals to see what happens before I speak again. And then we'll talk about the meaning of the result, because this was really hard fought, as you can see from the times of the goals. I was getting really frustrated. I was looking forward to covering this game in the part. This was going to be the part, the glue that sticks me and this part together with this game. Never mind. Have a watch of the highlights, and we'll see. When they load, of course. I'm also been through the loading process and stuff, because I'm actually, just scroll along the lines and press for the matches when you want to see them if it's taken a while. I'm not going over this one because it's kind of, the part isn't going to be that long. 5 or 6 minutes. Non-Football Manager ones are only about 30 minutes. So there you go. Good goal by Griezmann. I think they're all good goals, actually, that I score. Good passing play. Relatively straightforward. That's 1-1. Excellent goal, that, an absolutely excellent finish from Ilkay Gundogan. It says 46 minutes, but I seem to remember that it was before half time, because they're attacking that end now. Corner flicked on, headed in, 2-2 late on. I was getting pretty cheesed off at this point. It happens. And then some bad connection passes saw us actually scramble a result back. Good tackle by Alves. Brought forward. Sloppy clearance. Good header. Played in, kept onside, and Pulisic makes it 3-2 for the win. And so, that's so important. We've got a couple of away wins in there. Sheffield Wednesday's been flicked off. Southampton's been flicked off. And we've picked up more 3 points as we march on. So it's good. Speaking of the Champions League before, you can see Fernandinho's bagged himself a brace. We've gone through. I think the other teams to go through were Man United knocking out AS Monaco. Barcelona went 1-0 ahead at the Nou Camp, but lost 3-1 at the... where was it? Porto, I think it were. Knocked Barcelona out, so that's good news for me. Real Madrid went through. Borussia Dortmund knocked Liverpool out. Tottenham's been knocked out by... Good goal. Who's he knocked out by? I'm not sure. We'll have a look. I'll get the Champions League up after this. We'll have a look. I can't remember. Oh, Bayern Munich. There we go. Bayern Munich 1-0 at the Allianz and then 2-1. Tottenham at White Hart Lane. They've gone through on away goals. Juventus have also gone through along with Leverkusen. I think that's all the teams along with me. But we'll still have a look anyway so you can see for yourselves. So you can see who I've been drawn against. Because, of course, you don't know. But I do. And I've I had the draw done and everything ready to go over it all. And I've not recorded the screen. You know, just throw this one out there. We'll just put a quick video on. Why not? Not to worry. We'll be back. We'll be back for the next part properly. But, you know, it's a nice little review. Progresses the season along quickly in a nice short video. We win it late on. The match didn't matter. Bertrand made a run down the right. Stopped and defender Godin. Brought him down for some strange reason. There you go. There's the results. You can see for yourselves. Good result for me, good result for Dortmund, excellent result for FC Porto. Now, we'll take you through to the quarterfinals. So, there's the quarterfinal draw. We've got Borussia Dortmund up against Juventus. Should be a match. Porto we're rubbing their hands at playing the next Spanish giants in Real Madrid to see if they can cause an upset. They must be cursing the luck. We've got an old German affair with Bayern Munich up against Leverkusen. So I'm hoping Leverkusen might be able to, you know, cause a surprise. And then obviously you got the Manchester derby, massive match in the Premier League. That's how the Premier League looks. With me playing a game more, being 4 points clear of Arsenal. I say this because I've got one more match. It was a 0-0 draw with Bournemouth at home. Just a terrible result. Nothing happened. I was getting as frustrated as hell, you know. But then, in the late kick-off, Stoke played Arsenal. I'm sure you can all see what's happened there. A 1-0 loss. And there's Tottenham's... lost to Tottenham. Beating Tottenham in the FA Cup and beating Swansea. So, it allows them with an extra game. Looking at their fixtures, they all look relatively straightforward against a match against me. So we imagine I'm probably going to need to win quite a few games. Taking a look at my schedule, I know we've got Newcastle away coming after the Champions League we have. And Everton, these are two pinnacle games. We need to make sure we're ahead of Arsenal, in my opinion, after these two games. West Ham match, which I'm hoping will be routined. West Brom away is one of the teams that I'll look to pick on. Leicester at home, you know, these home matches, other than that Bournemouth one, have been relatively solid at home, so it was disappointing. That Arsenal match, though, which will probably not come in the next part, but the part after, as we take a surge along to the end of the season for the title. And that'd be it. But, yeah, that's about it. We'll just save the game, make sure everything's saved up so we can go again. But, you know, let's hope for the best. Let's hope that we win the Premier League and we'll see the Premier League make an appearance, because you look just over there, we've still got the League Cup holding. I'm happy. You'll see that in the last part. So this has been JSGC 171. I'll see you again with a proper part very soon. But for now, peace. Ciao for now.